Did you know that there's a tiny seed that contains more protein per gram than a whole egg? And not only that, if you consume it regularly, you could combat one of the most invisible yet dangerous diseases of old age, sarcopenia. After age 60, your body begins to lose muscle mass without you even noticing, until one day it becomes difficult to get up, climb stairs, or even open a jar. But don't worry. Today, you're going to discover 7 superfoods, including a little-known seed that are more effective than many expensive supplements. And stay until the end because I'll teach you how to create a daily combination that you can start using this week to strengthen your muscles without complications. What is sarcopenia? Sarcopenia, the medical term for muscle loss, doesn't happen overnight. According to Harvard University, after age 60, we lose between 1 to 3% of muscle mass per year. The most alarming part? Many people don't notice until they've already lost more than 20% of their strength. But here's the good news. If you include certain foods rich in complete proteins, antioxidants, and key minerals, you can not only stop this process, but even reverse it. And there's one seed in particular that can make all the difference. Protein-rich food number 7, chickpea flour. You might know chickpeas as ingredients in soups, salads, or traditional hummus. But few know that chickpea flour, dried ground chickpeas, is a surprising source of concentrated plant protein. Just 100 grams of chickpea flour contains over 20 grams of complete protein, plus fiber, iron, and folic acid, essential for preventing muscle fatigue and protecting the nervous system. Best of all, it's easy to use. You can add it to soups as a thickener, make egg-free tortillas, or mix a spoonful with water and drink it as a homemade supplement. A study from the University of Reading, UK, found that ground legumes like chickpeas lead to better amino acid absorption in older adults, even better than whole-cooked legumes. That's because the powdered form aids digestion, which becomes slower with age. Plus, chickpeas contain tryptophan and vitamin B6, which help with mood, sleep, and serotonin production, all of which play a role in muscle preservation. Now you see why it's smart to always have this flour in your kitchen? But if you think that's helpful, wait until you meet the next one. Protein-rich food number 6, moringa powder. Moringa is a plant well known in natural medicine for its many benefits. However, its powdered form is a hidden gem when it comes to muscle nutrition. Just 1 tablespoon of moringa powder contains up to 7 grams of high bioavailability protein, more calcium than a glass of milk, more iron than spinach, and more potassium than a banana. This combination is perfect for stimulating muscle synthesis in older adults and reducing chronic inflammation that accelerates muscle loss. A study published in the Journal of Food Science and Nutrition found that older adults who consumed moringa for 3 months showed improvements in grip strength, balance, and energy levels. It's also incredibly versatile. You can add it to smoothies, soups, juices, warm water, or even your morning coffee. Thanks to its antioxidants like quercetin and chlorogenic acid, it also protects your muscle cells from daily oxidative stress. Think of it as a natural full-body booster. And if that doesn't impress you, get ready for what's next. Protein-rich food number 5, cooked quinoa. Quinoa isn't technically a cereal. It's actually a seed that acts like a grain and has been revered for centuries by Andean cultures for good reason. It contains all 9 essential amino acids in ratios similar to meat. 1 cup of cooked quinoa provides about 8 g of complete protein, along with magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus, key for muscle fiber repair and bone strength. But its real power lies in its balance of protein and slow-digesting carbohydrates. This helps keep glucose levels stable, preventing spikes that can weaken muscle tissue and damage peripheral nerves. According to researchers at the University of São Paulo, older adults who included quinoa 3 times per week in their diet experienced better energy levels and faster muscle recovery after light exercise. And it's easy to prepare. Boil 1 cup of quinoa with 2 cups of water for 15 minutes, and you've got a great base for veggies, soups, salads, or whatever you like. Want something even more powerful? The next one is considered a plant-based treasure in the fight against sarcopenia. Protein-rich food number 4, firm tofu. Although it comes from soy, firm tofu is one of the best plant-based sources of complete, easy-to-digest protein with low calories. A 150 grams portion offers around 15 grams of protein, plus calcium, magnesium, and natural phytoestrogens that help preserve bone and muscle density, especially in women over 60. The key is to choose firm tofu, which contains less water and more protein per serving. Its neutral flavor means it's versatile. Grill it, add it to soups, scramble it with turmeric, or crumble it into fillings. A study from Kyushu University in Japan found that older adults who consumed firm tofu 4 times a week showed less loss of leg muscle strength and better balance while walking. But that's not all. Being a soft, easy-to-chew food, tofu is ideal for those with dental or gastric issues who need a safe, complete, and nutritious option. And even though tofu is excellent, what comes next has been called by many the plant king of proteins. Protein-rich seed number 3. Sunflower seeds. You've probably seen them as a casual snack or maybe tasted them toasted at a bakery. But what many don't know is that sunflower seeds are an extremely rich source of plant protein, offering almost 21 grams of protein per 100 grams. In addition to their protein content, they are loaded with vitamin E, selenium, and magnesium, 3 nutrients that not only strengthen muscles, but also support the nerves and help prevent chronic fatigue. And here's a little known fact. A study from the University of Barcelona showed that sunflower seeds activate enzymes that enhance muscle metabolism, especially in older adults who have reduced their physical activity. They also contain phytosterols and antioxidants that help combat silent inflammation, one of the root causes of tissue aging. Best of all, sunflower seeds are affordable, easy to find, and versatile. You can add them to salads, vegetable soups, homemade bread, or just eat a handful as a snack between meals. Prefer them ground? They make a nutritious flour you can use to bake cookies or healthy pancakes. But if you want a seed that's even richer in essential amino acids and more versatile for daily use, the next one is ideal. Protein-rich seed number 2, Sacha inchi seeds. Originating from the Amazon region, these seeds have been used for centuries by indigenous communities, not just as food, but as medicine to strengthen the body and promote vitality. And for good reason. They contain 25 to 30 grams of protein per 100 grams, making them one of the richest complete protein sources in the plant world. They're also extremely rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, even surpassing many types of fish. Plus, they contain antioxidants like vitamin A and vitamin E. What's remarkable is that their amino acid profile is so complete that their absorption in older adults is higher than other plant-based sources. A study by the Institute of Nutrition in Lima found that older adults who consumed Sacha inchi 3 times a week for a month experienced increased muscle strength and faster recovery after physical activity. And you don't need large amounts. Just 1 tablespoon a day can make a noticeable difference. How can you eat them? They can be eaten roasted, like peanuts, or as powder mixed with fruit, oats, smoothies, or plain yogurt. They have a mild, slightly nutty flavor. But here's where I want your attention. Although all these seeds are incredible in their own right, there's one that surpasses them all. It's richer in protein than eggs, easier to digest than soy, and has a regenerative power for muscles, nerves, and joints that few people know about. And this is the one that could make the difference between losing strength with age or regaining the vitality you thought was gone. Protein-rich seed number 1, hemp seeds. Here lies the plant-based jewel that very few older adults. Protein-rich seed number 1, hemp seeds. Here is the plant-based jewel that very few older adults know about, but that should be in every kitchen after age 60. Hemp seeds, also called hemp seeds or hemp hearts, contain between 31 and 33 grams of protein per 100 grams, far exceeding the egg, which provides only about 13 grams per 100 grams. But it's not just about quantity, it's also about quality. Hemp protein is complete, containing all 9 essential amino acids, is highly bioavailable, and is very easy to digest, even for people with intestinal issues or reduced enzyme production, as often happens with aging. These seeds are also packed with magnesium, iron, zinc, potassium, phosphorus, and a perfectly balanced ratio of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids.
This nutrient combo makes hemp seeds not only feed your muscles, but also nourish your nervous system, reduce chronic inflammation, and strengthen joints, which often suffer with time. Evidence-based benefits. A study from the Department of Human Nutrition at the University of Alberta, Canada, found that older adults who consumed 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds daily for 8 weeks not only gained strength and balance, but also experienced better sleep quality, improved mood, enhanced digestion. Why does that matter? Because a body that sleeps well, digests well, and is calm is a body that can regenerate muscle. Safe, natural, and easy to use. There are no side effects, no chemicals, and no industrial processes here. Just a seed you can use every day with no fear, no complications, and huge benefits. How to consume hemp seeds. Simple. Add 1 tablespoon to your oatmeal, fruit smoothie, mashed vegetables, vegetable soup salad, even to cooked rice. Right arrow, they don't need cooking.
They don't alter flavor, they don't cause gas or heaviness. Their taste is mild and nutty, and they're so versatile that once you try them, you'll find it hard to stop. Bonus tip: create a nutritional shield. If you combine hemp seeds with any of the others like quinoa, sacha, inchi, or flaxseed, linaza, you are creating a complete nutritional defense against muscle loss. And the best part? You can build this yourself, in your own kitchen, without pills, without expensive supplements. Final thoughts. Now you know 7 superfoods that can completely change how your body ages. Let me ask you, did you already know that hemp seeds surpass eggs in protein? Leave a comment and let me know. And if you've used any of these seeds or would like to try one, share your experience. Your story could inspire others. Like the video if you're finding it helpful, and stay tuned because up next is the most important part: how to combine all these superfoods easily into your daily routine. How to start benefiting today without changing your entire diet or getting complicated with difficult recipes? Very simple. Here is one of the most effective, practical, and delicious combinations to activate your muscles from home. The Anti-Sarcopenia Breakfast Mix. Ideal for adults over 60 who want more strength and better recovery. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, the star ingredient, 2 tablespoons of cooked quinoa, 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, linaza, 1 tablespoon of toasted sunflower seeds, 1 tablespoon of toasted sacha inchi seeds, ½ cup of plain yogurt, unsweetened or unsweetened plant-based milk, ½ banana or chopped apple, optional. A few drops of lemon juice. Step-by-step preparation. In a bowl, add the yogurt or plant-based milk as the base. Add the cooked quinoa, can be cold from the day before. Add the seeds, first the flaxseed, then the hemp, followed by the sunflower and sacha inchi. Mix well, then add the chopped fruit. If desired, a few drops of lemon juice will enhance iron absorption from the plant-based ingredients. When to eat it? Take it in the morning, preferably after a light walk or before starting your daily activities. What do you get? This breakfast will not only energize you but provide 15 to 20 grams of complete protein, along with fiber, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals. If you do this at least 4 times a week, you'll notice improvements in strength, digestion, mood, mental clarity. Final motivation. Try it this week and let me know how it goes. You'll see it's easier than you thought, and your body still has so much to offer you. As we age, many people believe that losing strength, balance, or energy is inevitable, but it's not. The truth is, your body still has the ability to regenerate if you give it what it needs. Small decisions, like adding a tablespoon of seeds to your breakfast, can make a huge difference. You can still strengthen your body from within, regain your vitality, and live with more freedom each day. If this video made you reflect, give it a like so more people can benefit. Share it with older relatives, your parents or grandparents. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and activate the bell icon to keep learning how to care for your health naturally. Tell me in the comments, which of these seeds would you like to try first? And don't leave yet. On the screen, I'm leaving you other specially selected videos with more tips, foods, and natural habits that can transform your health. Click and keep learning with us.